PNC, America's Black News Channel. Watch us on all major cable providers and major streaming platforms. Finally, news that speaks to us.
A mountain of new research confirming what millions of Black and brown parents feared during the pandemic. America's children are in crisis, a literary crisis. 1/3 of 5 to 8-year-olds fell behind critical reading benchmarks last semester. That's nearly a 15% increase from 3 years ago. You can blame several structural factors: school closures, shortage of teachers, the obstacles of remote learning, all of which disproportionately impact the country's Black and Latino students, low-income families, and non-native English speakers. From kindergarten through second grade, the reading gaps between Black and Latino students and their white counterparts are now even greater than they were before the pandemic. It's particularly stark when it comes to the first grade, where nearly 50% of Black students are behind in reading, compared to 27% of white students. We're in new territory. A speech and language expert from Boston told the New York Times the lifelong risks posed to kids if they don't become competent readers by the time they finish elementary school are pretty dramatic. Joining me now to discuss, a very familiar face for this audience, joining us from the New Orleans Book Festival at Tulane, the host of this show, Charles Blow. Charles, I'm glad you could take a minute to join us for this. I have a 5-year-old who apparently, because he is now behind in reading, is at risk for dropping out of school, earning less money, becoming involved in criminal justice system. How do we even begin to turn this around?
Well, thank you for having me back on the show tonight. And also, I want to just acknowledge this while I'm here. Yes, I am at the New Orleans Book Festival at Tulane, a fantastic event. But DJ Johnson, owner of Baldwin & Co., agreed to let me film in his space, which is a fantastic space. And it was started. He started it because of childhood literacy rates here in New Orleans and around the country. So I think it was just apropos to do that here. Anyway, to your question, how do we turn that around? You know, it is a very complicated issue. We kind of think sometimes in simplistic ways about how we get kids to be better readers, and we give them books that have people who look like them in it. Well, that is one part of it that helps. But what are really problematic are structural issues. One major thing that we don't pay nearly enough attention to is the fact that we don't teach most kids, particularly poorer kids, which often overlaps with Black and brown kids, phonics, right? The lazy way out is to tell them to guess. And so we end up teaching a lot of children to guess words rather than to sound out words. And so they end up guessing the words wrong. They end up not ever fully learning how to sound out the words to get to bigger and bigger and bigger words, and therefore have a foundation in reading that is sufficient. In addition to that, we need to build a kind of a knowledge base that is cumulative and that therefore helps them into later grades. That is, of all the research on this issue, foundational. And what you need to do to have that is to have better teachers in these schools. Meaning, not that these teachers are not great, it's just that the turnover is really intense in poor neighborhoods because it is a harder job to do. These teachers are not getting paid enough. It burns them out. So all of those factors go into this. Now, the government has tried to deal with this. In the the COVID relief bill, there is money for kind of virtual tutoring. However, if you're at home, it's a chaotic situation at home, you're not, it was never big enough for you to be, all of your family to be in that small space anyway, it's not conducive to learning, and therefore it's not that conducive to tutoring either, because it's all virtual. You're still in the same space. It's just the person on the screen is changing. And so that's not great. You ask parents and grandparents, in many cases, particularly among Black and Hispanic children, grandparents to become teachers, maybe they were taught in the same faulty school systems that were underfunded. So it's a very complicated problem.
I think about some of the economic programs that came out of COVID relief, right? The child tax credit payment that helped lift 60% of Black children out of poverty. And now we're seeing arguments coming out of Congress that, well, you know, that school, the free school lunch thing that was done, we should just stop that. That was only a COVID thing. But that seems like, as you're talking about the structural economic piece of this, that is, you know, if kids are hungry, if kids don't have access, how are they supposed to even do the basics like learn to read?
And that becomes a thing, right? So, you know, imagine you're a child who now is confined to home, and home may not have been the place where you were the most food secure. It may not have been the place where you had the most space. It may not have been the place where you even felt the safest. And now you're confined to that space. So the help that you're getting from the government just swoops in to handle those basic issues, right? It's not enough money for you to move, but it is enough money for your parents to have 3 meals a day for you rather than just having to deal with dinner and you could get breakfast and lunch at school, right? So it was really just a Band-Aid, and it really wasn't dealing with the underlying problem because this literacy gap began to increase again before COVID. You know, we were already having a teacher crisis in some of these schools before COVID. This being forced to stay at home, and we all understand why, but being forced to stay at home compounded that. And in addition to that, many of the parents of those children were in jobs that were considered at that point to be, you know, indispensable jobs. They had to go to work regardless. And so now the child may not even have adult instruction in the home while they're doing the work.
Charles, what is it about literacy that is such an indicator for success down the line?
It is a key to everything. I was rereading the Frederick Douglass's narrative about being a slave on the way down here, and it was everything, right? It opened every door. He knew from the moment they told him that being literate was dangerous for an enslaved person, he knew that that was the thing that he had to have. And in fact, that has been true forever. When you learn to read, and when you become literate, and when you start to love language, it opens up worlds that you could otherwise never experience on your own. That was true for me. I was a poor kid in a small town of 900 people, but because I loved reading and could read and was proficient at it, I could travel without leaving home. And that's what reading allows. It opens up worlds to you that you would otherwise not have access to because you have it in the form of books and literature. And that is really, really important, just on a personal, spiritual level. On a kind of societal level, though, if you are able to read and you are proficient at it, it makes you a much more successful student, which means you are more likely to stay in school. It means that you're less likely to get involved with the criminal justice system. It means that you're more likely to have better outcomes as an adult worker in society. All of that is crucial, and it hinges on your ability to read.
Are the conservative attacks on education right now contributing to this problem?
Well, I think it's important to know that they're not attacking education, right? They're attacking free speech. They're attacking free expression. They're attacking the ability to see all of us as fully human. They're not saying your kids shouldn't be able to read. What they're doing right now is to say the school is the battleground for the culture war, and I want my child to still emerge from that culture war as prepared as they can be. So they're not taking their kids and not making them be able to read. They're basically just saying that what's happening in school impacts the culture because in part through reading about cultural figures, reading about people who are LGBTQ, reading about people who are different than me, exposes me, expands the brain. And once you let that genie out of the bottle, it cannot be put back in. They don't want you not to be able to read, their kids not to be able to read. They just want them not to be exposed to the fullness of humanity and the fullness of our culture.
I still remember the book Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry by Mildred Taylor, reading that as a class in the 4th grade, and how it just opened up my world to an entirely different sense of an American history, of belonging and family that I ever would have been exposed to otherwise. Is there a book that is that moment for you? And for our viewers in New Orleans, how can they come and see you?
My book that was kind of transformative for me was the autobiography of Malcolm X, written by Alex Haley. First, I was just a huge Alex Haley fan. I grew up in the age where Roots came on and everybody in America stopped and watched this thing collectively. For nights and nights and nights and nights. I think it was a week of nights. And so I didn't read the autobiography of Malcolm X until college, though. But it was transformational. Like everything he did, I identified with it, and I wanted to emulate it. The idea that he got a notebook and wrote down the word and definition of every word in a notebook. I literally got a notebook and started writing every word of the dictionary and its definition in a notebook. I don't know how far I got. I know I didn't get to the end, but I made a good faith effort to literally do what Malcolm X had done, right? And it changed my life. To this day, I still will read with a notebook at hand. And if it's a word that I come across that I don't know, or the one that I'm interested in, or I'm like, oh, I didn't know you could use that word that way, or this is an out-of-date word, I will still write it in a notebook. So Malcolm X changed my life. With the book festival, you can go online, look it up. You can get tickets. You can come to see it's just an amazing lineup of speakers and authors, and I think that you will really enjoy it. So hope to see you here in New Orleans if you're in the city.
Wish we could be there with you, but Charles, glad that we could have you here tonight. Thank you for joining us. Charles Blow, the host of the show.